Hi and welcome to Life, the Universe and Music. I'm Craig Westwood. If you watched the last episode, you'll notice that I've shaved off the beard. This episode is about that humbling moment that I realised to progress musically, I needed some help. I'm one of those reasonably lucky guys who can do a little bit of everything, you know. I can play guitar, a bit of bass, a bit of percussion, I can sing reasonably well, and I can get by with keyboards to create a complete band, add an orchestra if necessary to make a fuller sound. I've spent years, since my late teens even, recording my own music. I learned with analogue equipment though, and as it became available, progressed into MIDI, and then sampling or digital recording. And I've used a variety of sequencers, now more commonly called DAWs. Having said that, I've spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to do everything myself. Now, DIYing your own music has some real advantages. The first is it's really way cheaper to record and produce your own songs and compositions. The second is you really can retain complete control over what your songs are going to sound like. However, as the poet John Donne said, no man is an island. There is a limit to how far you can go with it all yourself. My initial idea was to submit some of my existing music, particularly the instrumental stuff, to some production music libraries. Now those, often called stock music, are companies that hire out their music normally used for film, TV and radio. But more recently, the emergence of online channels like YouTube, Vivo, Vimeo and many others has seen this explode much further. If someone wants to include a particular genre of music to play behind their production, they search through a production music library such as Warner Chappell, Universal, DeWolf, APM, find the track they want. Then for a reasonable fee they can license that track. Once licensed, a portion of that fee then goes to the composer. At the beginning of 2016, I spent some weeks mixing some of my tracks to send to a few selected production music libraries. These were my strongest tunes, I thought. So if anything was going to be acceptable commercially, it was going to be these. A few companies accept submissions online, so it was simply a case of upload and wait. And wait. And wait. Then, finally, a response. Sorry, not suitable. Try again soon. I tried another. Again, a long wait. Sorry, not suitable. Not deterred, I tried some more. And some more. As they say, persistence is key in this business, but this was totally disheartening. I tried the same libraries again, but with some different tracks. One batch in particular had a glitch on upload. Fortunately for me, they had a support email contact, and I emailed them. The response came from one of the company directors, someone whose name I recognised. He was a composer himself who'd set up the company. He emailed me back with an apology and a private link. I sent my material to him, and after some time, received a rejection email once more. I thanked him though for taking the time to listen to my submissions, but as I had his listening ear, I could then ask him, can you give me some advice as to why you've rejected them? Is it the composition? Is it not commercial or what? I got a prompt reply. He said, it's not your music. Although one or two of them were a little naive sounding, there's still a market for that kind of music. It's your production values that need improvement. Production values. What did he mean by that? I realised then there were some serious gaps in my knowledge. After a lot of thinking, I realised that production values meant making my recordings better. Not using direct input or DI on all my guitars. Investing in better microphones, better studio equipment, but learning how to record and mix better. Learn mastering. Learn to fill out background vocals, harmonies, instrument layers. I realised I wasn't going to get much further without help. You perhaps wouldn't believe this, but in 2016 I didn't even consider myself a proper musician. I've no formal training in music. As a youngster, I had some formally trained friends that used to remind me quite often that I wasn't a musician. So much so, I pretty much believed that I'd never be one. Now, I'd been playing guitar for 30 years and writing and recording my own songs for 28 of those. I finally decided to sod what the naysayers had said and joined the UK Musicians Union. This opened up a number of avenues of information for musicians. There, I found details of a local company specialising in artist development. Could they help me? I thought. It wouldn't hurt to make contact. In the next episodes, I'll tell you what happened next. Please like and subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this one. Cheers, my dears.